What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I'm Pete.
And we've got 3 Newsarama reviews for you today. Young X-Men #1, Detective Comics number 843, and Kick-Ass number 2.
Yes!
So, you guys ready to do some reviews?
Sure.
All right, let's get into it.
I am now. I'm ready
Young
now.
X-Men #1, first issue, obviously, by Mark Guggenheim. Sort of a reboot of the new X-Men franchise, which we're big fans of. How do you
Loved
think it
it.
holds up?
It was a fun.
Was it fun? Hooray!
That's so
Rejoice!
funny. I was a spicy pizza.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a good time. It was kind of like Scott kind of going to track him down and be like, "Yeah, what's up?"
Yep, it's the spring of Scott Summers, like I've been saying.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
I
Kinda
will
like,
say,
where are they now? You see him hanging out, and then he, appears. It was fun.
yeah, where are they now? I was disappointed with the issue, actually. I was a huge new X-Men fan, and I feel like this is such a step backwards from it. Of these like really interesting characterizations, the characters seem kind of washed out a little bit, and I don't know, like why lose all the characters we love and replace them with people we don't know?
Yeah. I think there's some interesting stuff if they can get past first issue-itis.
Yeah.
As I mentioned before, I think they might be okay, especially because Mark Guggenheim's a good writer.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my biggest problem with the issue is every single person has some sort of like little nickname at the end of every single line. There's one character that says cousin at the end of every line. There's one character that says bro, and one character that says bub.
It shows that they're
End of
friends.
Every single... No, they never talk to each other.
That's why it's weird. I will say, what is it with the Marvel Universe where every team needs a Wolfman on it? Like, we don't need claws and sharp. Just
Yes,
go.
we do.
We don't
That's
know.
a staple. Whenever
No.
you put a team together, you need a wolf.
For what?
Let's
For
talk...
wolf stuff.
Let's do spoiler time a little bit. What did you guys think of the last page?
What?
What last?
The last page of Young X-Men.
Was there a last page?
No, no.
Mine
no
just
last
kind of
page.
trailed off.
There was just like a dot, 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 dot.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a reveal on the last page that I feel like is supposed to be this big twist.
Yeah, but
you
it's
can
not.
totally see how it's going to twist back, which is a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really.
I don't know. If you're a total diehard X-Men fan, I guess pick it up, but I can't really give it a huge recommendation. But I will keep reading it to see if it goes better, just because I do trust in Guggenheim.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Trust in Guggenheim.
Yes.
For comic book writing.
Detective Comics number 843.
Wow.
How'd that stack up to the previous 842 issues?
It was
Right
a long
there.
week.
It's right there.
Yeah, it was wrong with the
It
best.
was
of
right with them.
Yeah, it's amazing that
I'm
they've
not-
been able to put out a daily series so frequently.
them.
Yeah, I'm
when are
not-
they going to start counting down on this book?
I'm not a big fan of the Scarface puppet. Not a great.
Why?
Supervillain.
Well, why?
Because it's a wooden puppet. It's just horrible.
There's a person running it.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm scared of the puppet master. It's not.
Hey, if there was a puppet running around with a gun chasing you, you'd
Yeah.
be scared.
No, I would kick it. I'd be like, get away from me.
You hear that, Batman?
Yeah,
Kick the
listen
puppet.
up.
Yeah,
Kick
that's
the
a fun
puppet.
bat.
It's just
tip.
not a great.
I love what Denny is doing on this title. I think he's doing a great job. One of the great things he's doing is he's doing these very sort of done-in-one or done-in-two stories, but they are based in their own continuity of what's going on in Detective Comics, which is so cool.
And I like that, and I like seeing Bruce Wayne be a normal guy. It's so
Yeah.
many for the past couple of years. Bruce Wayne's been such a cold, robotic character.
And you must have loved the burgeoning romance in the issue.
I love Zatanna too.
Oh, man, that
Ow!
was-
Foxy.
Yeah,
I
He's
would like
also-
to see them hook up, but I just.
You like to watch
There-
them?
No,
you
no,
I'm
like
just-
to watch them hook up.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like they should get together, but it was
Yeah,
just.
yeah, they should.
There was a lot of lame
Dini
stuff
on
in this
camera.
issue.
Dini is doing a great job moving Zatanna past the storyline that she's been stuck in since Identity Crisis.
Yes.
I'm sorry I wiped everybody's minds. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And back towards being a normal character part of the universe, which I think is so great.
But I mean, the part where they're in the limo and the girl who's working, Scarface is like, Bruce, remember me? And just sets the I was like, what the? This
No,
is horrible.
She didn't want the puppet to hear.
She's
It was
crazy.
horrible.
It's like sometimes when I go
Please.
like this.
So you'd say don't pick it up?
No, don't.
Okay. You would say pick it up.
I'll pick it up. Yeah.
Okay, I would also say pick it
You
up.
wanted to cancel this. Why? Are you
Let's
saying
talk
you
about Kick-Ass #2. We were a little conflicted about the first issue, I
Yes,
think. You think
yeah.
it held up in the second issue? Got better? Got worse?
did? Well, he got a little better at fighting.
He
That's
got-
the good
yeah, he
news.
got
you know.
healthier.
I was really nervous. I was like, I can't go through a whole nother him in the hospital and the whole dad thing. I was like, please win this fight.
Yeah.
So I was happy about that.
I mean, I feel like they're really making a lot of pains to say no. If you were a kid without powers,
Yeah.
this is what would happen
Yeah.
if you were a superhero.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I get it. It's
Yeah.
hard to beat up a group of grown men. I mean, I've tried it.
Have you?
Yeah.
What happened?
I got my ass kicked.
Sweet.
That's why I was gone for 4 months.
Oh, that's why your nickname is Ass Kicked.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. I really enjoyed this issue. I thought it was good. I thought it was a nice follow-up to the first issue. All the things that I was sort of worried about as it went forward, I think it's starting to deal with them nicely, just the real-world aspect of it, and not making it, here's the superhero's origin across the board.
Yeah.
I mean, it still fits into that stuff a little bit, but it's good. It's a good, realistic
I feel like
issue.
it's set up a really good pace, you know, where it's like we're really dealing with stuff that, like, you know, as a kid and as like reality based as they can in a comic book. But I don't know if I'm hoping it's gonna pay off, because it's like it's really just kind of,
Yeah.
you know.
And if you're a vampire, you must love this, because there's enough blood to give a vampire an erection.
What the heck kind of statement is that?
Sorry. Look in a science book.
That's really,
With that, we're going to take a break, and then after that, the break, we're going to come back with a speed round. I was
can't
totally
wait.
thrown by that statement.
Yeah!
Stay
Point
tuned.
JT!
JT. Oh my God.
Okay, here's my problem with the vampire erection. Is
Please.
they don't naturally have blood in them, and blood causes an erection.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
when they
science.
drink blood, where do you think they put it? Bang. Downstairs.
All right, it's time for speed round.
Yeah.
Sage is going to kick it off, as usual.
Proof number 6. If you're not reading this, what is your deal? It's absolutely fantastic. I can't recommend it enough.
Speaking of number 6s, I really hope we get to 666. Very exciting. Drafted number 6. This title is great. We've said it before, but this issue, it takes a step back and looks at characters other than the main characters that have been affected by the alien invasion, and it really sets up some nice stuff. Continues to be a rich tapestry of a world.
Countdown number 5. Are you still reading this? Well, keep reading it then, because it's close to the end.
Sweet.
Don't ever read it. Urban Monsters number 2. This is just a fun kind of look at monsters living and doing their thing. It's very silly. It's very very well done. It's written well. I laugh at every.
Are there, just quick question, any vampire erections?
No, because that's stupid.
Whoa! Not
Fallen
stupid.
Angel number 25. Everything's been leading up to this, and it's
Wow,
great.
I
I don't
like
know.
the
This is a
announcer
Did you just
really.
go through puberty?
Everything is
Alex just
leading
went
up to
through
this.
puberty.
I just.
In a world.
I grew a million hairs, you guys. Read Fallen Angel number 25. It'll make you go through puberty.
Wow.
Wow.
Man,
Sure.
I gotta read
Speaking
that.
of puberty, Matt wrote into tips@pulpseeker.com. If you were a comic book character, male or female, which other sex would you have? Which other character would you have sex with?
Oh, I'm
So
a male.
here's the way I take this. Okay, he is asking if we were female comic book characters, which
Oh.
male character would we have sex with?
All right, well, first
Interesting.
of all, the last time we did this, you'd said Kitty Pryde, and that
No,
was creepy.
I said I would date Kitty Pryde.
Oh,
There's a big
that's
difference
charming.
who you would date and who you would have sex with.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Matt, for bringing this up for me. This is great.
So, what's your answer, Pete? Wolverine with Punisher's penis?
No, I'm going to say Daredevil, because he's
Blind.
good with his hands.
Wow.
Oh man! So it'd feel up your tits nice and good.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
It's very sensual.
I can't believe I had to think about this.
I'm gonna say,
can't believe you
I'm gonna
did.
say Superman. I would love it if he was blasting away at me. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
you
man.
couldn't withstand the blasting. So that's
Blasting my badge.
Wow.
But you
That's-
couldn't withstand it. He
How
would
do you
kill
know?
You would kill you.
It would be worth it. Every
Oh
single
my!
second
That's
of
how you want to
pure-
die?
Of pure Kryptonian pleasure would be worth
Oh,
Wow.
oh.
That's raw. I would say Bruce Banner as he's turning into the Incredible.
Oh man!
it. Really?
What? Why? Did
or
we,
Dracula. Or Dracula.
why would we pick this question?
Dracula, but only after he had a little blood in him.
Bingo.
You got a little blood in you? Want some?
Oh, okay.
All right. Who would you guys have sex with if you were the opposite sex of what
Remember,
you are?
opposite sex.
Right. So if you're a lady, you're now a man, and if you're a man, you're a lady. Also,
The world's topsy-turvy.
this is a great time to bring up. If you'd like to review this show on iTunes, show us a little love. Head over there and put a review up. Or if you don't,
We're accepting hate mail at ifanboy.com.
right, or you can head over to revision3.com/ifanboy. Check it all out. Send all of your hate mail over there. You love the show. Check it out on iTunes. If you have a question, call us at 888-841-7549 or write it to tips@pulpsecret.com. And you can comment right here below the video. It's been very nice knowing you guys. We are fired.
It was fun while it lasted. Sorry.
Good night, guys.
You learned a lot about sex today.
Oh, man, that was creepy. I like how you wear the professor jacket. Very appropriate.
Professor of sexual information.
Oh,
Office hours are now.
What sexual intercourses are you teaching this semester?
stop.
Wow.
When will it stop? No.